the Chill Team, episode 16. My name is Joe, and today we are giving you something new for the first time ever. We have the Drukhari on the podcast, and they're taking on the Deathwatch, who have only been on once, to be fair. I had a rather poor performance with them in the early days of the podcast, so I'm going to be hopefully shining some light on the Deathwatch this episode as they take on the Drukhari. Don't forget, before we get into it, if you're listening to this on YouTube, it's also available on whatever podcasting app you prefer. Just search for Chill Team and it should come up. While you're there, if that happens to be the Apple podcasting app and you could leave a 5-star rating and review, it would really help us out. We've had a load of messages and emails from people saying that they've left reviews and ratings and things like that on whatever place it is that they listen to, which is also great. But the Apple podcasting app is the main one that it really, really helps us on. You can also follow us at Chill Team Pod on Twitter and Instagram, and join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Chill Team Pod, to join in the conversation over there. And with that, I think I'm just going to get straight into it, because as you'll hear in a minute, I've got quite a few names to rattle off with the Drukhari Kill Team, so that's going to take up some time. So I think we should just get straight into it. And with that, the teams are meeting in a match-to-play mission called Strike at the Heart. It is the mission that comes in the Deathwatch starter set. I believe this is the first time we're doing a mission that isn't out of the book, which is pretty cool. And with Strike at the Heart, you'd think that maybe it benefits the Deathwatch player a little bit, but I don't think it really does. It just uses the Deathwatch player as the person with the highest advantage, so things to do with like deploying and stuff like that. But in terms of actually winning the battle, it's quite simple. Each player has set up an objective marker in a different deployment zone, at least 6 inches away from the edge of the battlefield. And the objective marker in your deployment zone is known as your home objective, while the other objective marker is known as an enemy objective. And at the end of the game, each player scores 1 victory point for each enemy model that was taken out of action by one of their model's attacks or psychic powers, and 1 victory point for holding their home objective, and 3 victory points for holding an enemy objective. And we are playing this mission on a Deathworld Forest board, which is something new for us as well, which does also feature some Imperial ruins and barricades and things like that. It seems to be an area where those two types of kill zones are meeting. On the left, the Deathwatch deploy. They have a ruin in the bottom left-hand corner and a barricade kind of towards the edge of their deployment zone, and then in front of them, looking out over towards the right where the Drukhari are deployed, there is pretty much nothing but barbed venom ghouls everywhere. This board is covered. There is no way you're moving very freely to get to the other side of this board. And as you go through the center all the way over to the other deployment zone on the right hand side, you have a storage crate and a couple of barricades and a smaller ruin over on that side as well. But in between the two is nothing but pure Deathworld goodness. Which, as a side note, we weren't 100% sure, as we've never done this before, on how the barbed venom ghoul should be played. So we basically treat it as dangerous terrain, and because most of it is kind of an odd shape and there's bits hanging off and there's bits you can go through, bits you can't go through, and things like that, we decided that basically an inch radius of one piece of barbed venom ghoul's terrain would count as being in that dangerous terrain. So it's kind of similar to when a trap is set off. Again, we don't really know the official ruling on this, and I think we may be mixing a little bit of what we know of 40k with this particular piece of terrain, but we just saw it as an easy way to decide, what counted as walking through this dangerous terrain, because we could just see there being arguments if we hadn't laid that down straight away, because there's bits hanging off. They're weird shapes, so if you walk underneath a bit that's hanging off, does that count as you walking through and things like that? So we just wanted to settle it real easy. An inch radius of the base of the pieces of terrain counted as walking through the dangerous barbed venom gorse. Now onto the teams. They are as follows. For the Deathwatch, we have Brother Halric. He's a watch sergeant with a Xenophase blade and a storm shield, who is a leader specialist. We have Brother Zorel, a veteran gunner with an Infernus bolter, who is a comms specialist. Brother Lidus, another veteran gunner with a frag cannon, who is a heavy specialist. Brother Raylin, a veteran gunner with a frag cannon, who is a sniper specialist. And Brother Daklir, a veteran gunner with an Infernus heavy bolter. That is the full team. So just to summarize, that is a leader with a Xenophase blade and storm shield, and that is 2 veteran gunners with Infernus heavy bolters, and that is 2 veteran gunners with frag cannons. And they are known as Kill Team Gelidus. And on to the Drukhari Kill Team. Oh, you're going to have to bear with me. I'm sorry, I know these bits, the team parts are supposed to be like pretty tense and serious, but I mean, Barrett has stitched me up here, and that's all I can say. Okay, we have Akar the Cruel, a Sybarite with a blast pistol and agonizer, who is a leader specialist. We then have Excrucia the Huntress, a witch fighter with a shardnet and impaler, who is a zealot specialist. Kizark, a Kabbalite warrior gunner with a sniper and a blaster. Akirion, a Kabbalite warrior who is a comms specialist. Volkyriax, a Kabbalite warrior gunner with a splinter cannon. We then have a witch fire team consisting of Zindrel, Nisa Veluxis, Trixin, Karavixis, Lixana, and Vilek. And they are known as the Heralds of Torment. That is the Drukhari Kill Team. I have never dealt with Dark Eldar or Drukhari in my life, so apologies for the pronunciations of those things. And with that, I think it's about time that we get into the deployment. So what are the combat drugs?
So they are just... yes, combat drugs are just for witches only. So it's just to determine which rule they'll get on a 1. Yes, on a D6. If I roll D6 then.
So is it for each witch?
No, it's just for all the witches.
Okay.
So I rolled a 1. 1 is Adrenalite, +1 to attack characteristic. So they've all got 1 extra attack, which, pretty good.
What does that put them on?
That'll put them on base 3 attacks.
Whew.
And with their weapon, it's basically a chainsword, you can make 1 additional attack with this weapon. Hectari blades.
So they're all on base 4.
Except
is your zealot, sorry, is that a witch?
Yep, so she'll
be on 5s if she charges.
Her weapon is Shardnet and Impaler, but it has the same thing, it gets 1 additional attack with that weapon. So yeah. Could be nasty.
Yeah. Not very nice at all.
But they're all only strength 3, which is why I was hoping for the +1 strength.
Right, got you.
Except for the zealot if she charges.
More attacks though. It just means you'll be wounded on 5s, that's all.
Yeah, so but with the more dice, hopefully.
Were you hitting on 3s?
I am.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so
pretty good.
Fairly high chance we'll see.
Yeah, and you got a lot of models as well, so if you get more than 1 model in on one of my models, then
I'd like to think there's
tons of attacks.
I think it's minus. No, so there's no minus on the basic ones. The Zealot's got a -1, but
okay.
So you're still looking at 3 up saves.
Yeah. So deployment-wise, is that the only thing you've got to do sort of before
yeah,
we
it's the same
start?
thing. Yeah, obviously power from pain goes up every turn. So
What do you start with?
So turn 1 starts with the whole army just gets the 6 up, ignore wounds.
Okay. Deployment-wise, I deployed kind of quite hunched together around my objective. So we have... luckily I got to choose a few bits of dangerous terrain that I can move through like normal, and I have a 5 up, basically feel no pain against the mortal wound that it could get me.
Yeah.
And one of the bits of terrain that I chose for that is the bit of terrain that is surrounding or just in front of the objective in my half of the in my deployment. So basically on my objective I have Brother Gelidus of the Imperial Fists. He is my heavy specialist. He has a frag cannon. And next to him on the other side of the objective, we have Drukhari Dalor, who is not a specialist, but he is from the Salamanders, and he has an Infernus heavy bolter. And then just behind them is a barrier with the remaining 3 members of the kill team all lined up behind the barrier. And in the centre of them is the Watch Sergeant, Halric, from the Black Templars. He has a Xenophase blade and a Storm Shield. And to his left, Brother Zoril from the Dark Angels. He's a comms specialist with an Infernus heavy bolter. And to his right is Brother Raylin from the Flesh Terrors, who also has a frag cannon. So we've got 2 frag cannons, 2 Infernus heavy bolters, and my Watch Sergeant. It's a pretty, from what I can tell, it seems like a pretty that guy list. But I don't really know what I'm doing with Deathwatch yet, as we've experienced on the podcast before. So I don't feel so bad about it.
Let's hope so.
The original list that I had written was 4 frag cannons.
Oh, God.
Because there is a way you can fit 4 frag cannons and a Watch Sergeant into 100 points, and that is disgusting.
Yeah, that's filth.
Yeah. But it can be done. As far as I could tell earlier anyway. So we're all kind of huddled together, and not more than 4 inches between any model really.
Yeah.
And that'll be my deployment. What about the Dark Eldar?
Well, pretty similar. Yeah, they're all pretty huddled. So we got sticking out the very front, just behind one of the trees. We have. I've got all the crazy names to start reeling off. I'm not going to remember these for a while. So we've got Cabalite Warrior Gunner. His name is Kizark with a K. Ark, A-R-K-H.
Oh,
Ark. Yes, he's a Cabalite Gunner, Cabalite Warrior Gunner. He's my sniper specialist, and he's armed with a blaster. And then, so where he is, so he's poking out behind the trees, and then in the middle you've got like a crate, I suppose.
storage crate.
There's just on
Should
the
probably
others.
mention that this is like a Imperial area meets Deathworld forest. It's not an entire forest, so there is like a couple of crates, a couple of ruins.
Yeah,
but it's mostly forest.
Yeah. On the other side of that, we have normal Cabalite Warrior. He's a Cabalite Warrior Gunner as well, and he has got a Splinter Cannon.
Okay.
Directly behind that crate, we have 4 witches and my comm specialist, who is a Cabalite Warrior, just standard rifle, Splinter rifle. The witches' names, they are Nisa Velexis, Trixin, Caravixis, and Lixana. These are going to be helpful.
They sound like strippers.
Yeah. They look quite sexy. They got the boobs out. And then to the right-hand side of those guys, just behind a little mini wall, we have my leader, who is a Cyberite, Akar the Cruel.
That does not sound like a stripper.
No, she looks horrible.
Would not tip.
Although, look at the titties on that one. She's got that whip.
That looks more like a stripper, but
Yeah, she's done with an agonizer and a blast pistol. She's my leader. Just in front of her, we have my witch fighter, Excrucia the Huntress.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's my zealot, and she's got a shardnet and impaler. And then just next to them is two other witches. They are known as Zindrel and Vilek. Vilek, almost Valek. Should have been Valek.
Okay, well, forgive us.
Bit of a mouthful on them.
Forgive us if we don't remember the names.
We will eventually.
So yeah, the more we get acquainted with these armies. This is my second game with Deathwatch. First one I got absolutely annihilated.
Yeah.
It was on the podcast. I believe it was episode 3 or something. 4.
Yeah, I love it.
And this is your first proper game with the Dark Eldar.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, first one.
You had a little tester game teaching a friend how to play.
Yeah, that didn't go so well, but I did.
But we shall see. So that is the deployment. Shall we go ahead with some initiative for round 1? Oh, how many? What's the battle length on this actually?
Same as normal.
Oh yeah, battle round. At the end of battle round 4, we start rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 10 for me.
That'll be a 7 for me. So the Dark Eldar are going to be going first.
Nice.
We'll cut away, we'll do the movement, and then we'll come back and talk about it in a second. So, Dark Eldar. But did your kill team have a name, by the way?
No.
Did you come up with an actual kill team name?
No, I didn't. I need to make one.
Yeah, to be confirmed.
Yeah, TBC. Something horrible.
I actually had one and I can't remember it. So I'm sure by the time the episode's up, it'll be in the description.
Something more horrible than Barrett's Boys, like the orc ones. Well,
I come up with one. It was Latin and everything, so it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll just go with Dark Eldar for now.
Yeah. So basically, all the Cabalite warriors readied up. So the sniper specialist, the comm specialist, and just the standard Cabalite warrior. They all readied up.
Mm-hmm.
The leader just moved forward, just out from behind the barrier, just straight up. All the witches and the zealot specialist advanced towards your deployment zone.
Yeah, they're all coming up the right-hand side.
And I think all bar 2 have come within an inch of
some dangerous
terrain. So we've got a lot of rolls to make.
So we're going to roll for that now. So let's start with your zealot specialist. Who was that?
There at the front. Excrucia the Huntress.
So let's see if the Huntress gets a 1. What does she get?
For fuck's sake. Yeah, 1.
Does she get a 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a mortal wound.
She has...
How many wounds does she have?
1 wound, so on a 6 up, I ignore that.
You feel no pain.
Oh, no.
You get a 2. That's going to be an injury roll.
Yeah. Do I just do it?
You do it, yeah, you do it. It doesn't count as me taking you out of action.
That's
you get 2. That is a flesh wound on the zealot specialist. Was it? Exacto the Huntress.
Excrucia the Huntress. She's just come in some excruciating pain herself.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
Vilek next up.
It's a 5.
It's a 5, so that's fine.
Zindrel with an X.
Zindrel.
It's a 2.
Nice and fine.
Trixin with a 2.
And last one.
Karavixix. Karavixis. Kharavixis.
Sounds like cough syrup.
She got 5, so she's all right.
All good. So it's just the zealot specialist. I believe that was everyone.
Yeah. Could have been worse.
Yeah, so that was your movement. My movement was way less going on. My leader, he just hopped over the barrier and kind of moved over towards the distance that, not the distance, the side that the Dark Eldar are making their way up. So over to the right-hand side, because he's the leader. Yeah. He wants to protect his boys. Everyone else, we're talking Zor-El, we're talking Lidus, Raylin, and Dakleer. They all readied.
Yeah.
So that's 2 Infernus Heavy Bolters and 2 Frag Cannons readied. And I'm hoping they get to do some stuff.
Yeah.
So we will go into the shooting. You got some ready models as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to go first then?
Yeah, we'll start with my blaster sniper specialist there. It's 18-inch range. So it's going to be at long range, whoever it is.
Okay.
And obscured, because everything is.
What do you hit on normally?
3s. I'm definitely going to take the comms buff.
Okay.
For my comms.
Standing just behind them.
So rather than going on 5s, it'll be 4s at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot just this guy straight at the front.
Okay, that'll be Dakleer.
Dakleer.
The from the Salamanders.
Right. So 1 on 4s. Rather than 5s. 1 shot. Rerolling 1s, sniper.
Okay.
It's a 6.
Got a 6 anyway.
It's strength 8.
Okay, so that's going to be 2s.
Yep. It's a 2.
Guess a 2.
-4.
So that is no save.
It's D6 damage.
Give it a go.
It's 5.
Okay.
Roll 5 dice then. I like these odds. There's a 1, a 1, a 3, and then a 4 and a 5. Okay. So luckily, I'll pick that 5, obviously.
Yeah, well, you have to pick the highest.
Yeah.
Seeing as he is being taken out of action, I'm going to pop some command points.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to summon the strength for 1 final attack.
Ooh.
And he's going to immediately shoot as if it was my turn in the shooting phase. Which, you know, there's some other tasty tactics that I wanted to use, but
at least you still get to shoot.
I feel like he's going to at least get to fire once now. So he's going to fire. So he has an Infernus Heavy Bolter. But because of the distance that everyone is away, it's basically just a heavy bolter at this point.
Okay. Slightly better.
It's a heavy bolter with a flamer attached to it. So if you're close, he shoots you with a heavy bolter and he flames you. But that won't be the case here just because of the distance. So he's going to shoot his heavy bolter over to your Zealot Specialist.
Oh, no.
Who is within half range because it's a 36-inch gun.
Yeah.
And it's 3 shots.
Yep.
On 4s because it's obscured.
Yeah.
I suppose I probably couldn't have commsed him up. Anyway, oh no, maybe I could have. But regardless, he's gets 1 hit.
Yep. Toughness 3.
Toughness 3 is strength 5, so freeze. This could all come to nothing. Gets a 5. It's -1.
So I will not get a save.
So that's no save. It is only 1 damage, but you are on
Flesh wound.
flesh wound anyway.
Get a 6-up thing, don't I? My power from pain.
Okay.
Is it just 1 damage there?
Yeah, 1 damage.
No.
Gets a 1 anyway.
1. Yeah.
So that's just a injury roll then.
Yeah.
And you've got a flesh wound already, but you are obscured.
Yeah.
So it'll just even it out. So
Yeah.
a 1 to a 3, it's just another flesh wound. 4, 5, 6, you are out of action. It's a 1. So
God.
2 flesh wounds on that.
Whew.
And my guy, Dakleer, is out of action.
Was that 2 CP or 1 for your thing?
That was 2, so I'm down to 0.
Nice.
My turn to shoot now, though.
Yeah, this is true.
We'll go with...
So that's quite worked in your favour, really. Shoot 2 in a row before I've got to
Yeah, I suppose it would have worked better if...
He hadn't died.
Yeah. Who else have you got that's readied?
These 2 here. So I've got my...
Have they got the same gun?
No. Comm Specialist has a standard splinter rifle and he has a splinter cannon.
Okay. So the splinter rifle, I'm guessing, isn't that good, beefy.
They're both the same. The only perk with the splinter cannon is it's rapid fire 3, but you're not actually within.
Oh, okay, so it's not going to make much difference anyway.
Yeah, it's not got a. I don't think it's got a minus. Let me double check. Yeah, there's no minus on it. It just the shot they just wound on force. So.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot with Brother Lidus of the Imperial Fists. He's got his frag cannon.
Yep.
He is the heavy specialist.
Yeah.
But he didn't move, so that doesn't make much difference to him. He's going to fire his frag cannon. It's Assault 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 24 inches. So depending on how far away your Zealot Specialist is.
Not that far.
That's within half.
Yeah.
So your Zealot Specialist is within half.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for that. And
how many shots are you getting?
2.
It's going to be on 4s. If I should do it.
What are you trying to work out?
Well, there's 2 stratagems I could use. Just trying to think which one would be best.
Am I okay to shoot, or when do you use them?
Yes, before you shoot, I'm just choosing which one, if any. What's the minus on the gun?
It's normally -2.
Okay, that's that.
Because you're within half range, it's actually -3.
So that eliminates one of those to use.
It's also strength 9 because you're within half range.
How much damage is it?
2 a pop.
I'm gonna leave it in case something else.
In case something else goes off.
Yeah, she's on 2 flesh wounds. She's pretty much dead to me now.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them both into the specialist. I want the specialist gone.
Okay.
Although it is quite tempting to split the fire because there's someone right behind her.
Not
within 2 inches.
I was going to say the 9. Not Valkyriax.
I'm going to do that actually. So I'm going to put 1 shot into her and then 1 into Valkyriax.
Oh, God.
So we'll do the one for the specialist first. They are both within 12 because it was quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit in range for the specialist.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do the first one. Shall I comms him up?
Comms him up.
I think I'm going to comms him up. So he's going to be... It's +1 to hit, isn't it? So basically counteracts the obscurity. So that's going to be 1 hit for the specialist.
Yep.
On a 3. Gets a 2. And then 1 hit for the one behind. Gets a 6. That is a lovely hit and a waste of a comms ability. So it's strength 9.
Toughness 3, so...
unfortunately, that isn't 1s, but it's 2s.
If it's any minus, I get no save.
Yeah, so the weapon by standard is strength 7, -2 damage. But when you're within half range, it's strength 9, -3, 2 damage.
Okay.
So this will be on 2s.
Yep.
Gets a 3, and that's -3.
So it's 3 damage, yeah?
2 damage.
2 damage. So I just get my 2 6-up.
2 6-ups.
I make neither. I made 6 in total, 2 3s.
That's a Flavour Town 6, is what we call it, 2 3s. So that one behind is taking a injury roll, yeah?
Yeah.
Down to, is it only 1 wound that it has?
Yeah, just 1 wound, yeah.
Injury roll is a 5. That'll be out of action.
Zindrel.
So we're both on 1 victory point each currently.
Yeah.
For taking someone out of action.
Cool. I'm going to use my just normal guy, but the one with the splinter cannon.
Okay.
He is within half range, so I made
Okay.
sure of that when I laid him there.
Yeah.
So 18 inches away from his 36-inch range, that gun.
Yep.
Who's that guy of yours?
The one that I just shot with.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that'll be Lidus, brother Lidus.
Right. Do I have a thing to make him better to hit? I don't think so. Well, it's rapid fire 3. You're within half, so I get 6 shots
Okay.
on 4s because you are obscured.
Yep. 4
Very good.
hits.
4 hits. We've got
Nice.
5, 4, 2 4s and a 6. And then this weapon just wounds on a 4+.
Okay.
So, even 4s. All wound.
Nice.
Two 6s and 2 4s, but
What's-
no minus.
No
so
minus. So 4
3 ups.
3 ups.
Ooh.
Takes 2 of them.
Right. I shoot him down to 0.
Yep. What's the damage?
Just 1 each.
Just 1.
Yeah.
So it's just 1 injury rather.
Oh, it's a 3.
It's a 3.
I'm going to command point it. I got it.
You
Got
sure?
to command point that.
Okay, you need a 5 or 6 because he's obscured.
Yeah. Got 5.
That's a 5. He's out of action.
Worth it.
See, this is what happened to me last time with these guys.
Yeah.
They just get picked off well quick. Okay. I feel like I kind of have to shoot at your one guy that's left with a gun.
Yeah. Akirion is his name.
Okay.
My comms guy.
My plan was originally to shoot the guys that are running at me, but I need to shoot the last guy that you've got that is that has a gun. Is that the last one? Or the last one that's readied?
Last one that's readied, yeah. But the others aren't in range and they all advance, so.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and get rid of him with Brother Zor-El and his Infernus Heavy Bolter.
I thought as much, so I'm going to plan a tactic, which is lightning fast reactions. Use this tactic when a model from your kill team is chosen as a target of an enemy attack in the shooting or fight phase. Your opponent must subtract 1 from hit rolls that target this model for the rest of the phase.
Okay, cool. So I'm -1 to hit.
Yep, that's me down to no command points.
So he's obscured, so I'm going up to 5s.
Yeah, is he long range as well?
It's 36-inch gun. Yeah. So I've got 3 hits on a
5s.
on 5s.
Yep.
And there we go.
Oh no.
Makes 2 of them. It's
Toughness 3.
strength 5, so I'm wounded on 3s.
Yep.
Strength 5, toughness 3, wounded on 3s. I don't wound. I pull a Reese, a 1 and a 2. So that is that guy shot. That is Zor-El, I believe that was. Yes, Zor-El has shot.
Right. Just gonna, I suppose, shoot back at you. I don't really want to go for your leader because you've got that 3 up invulnerable save. So I feel like it's kind of pointless.
It's up to you.
Yeah, with only 1 shot. It's rapid fire, but I'm not within half.
Okay.
It wasn't in half of your leader, was it? No, just out. Shame. So I'll go back at the one that just shot me then.
So you're going back at Zor-El?
Back at Zor-El with
Okay.
Akirion. 1 shot on a 5 because long range and obscured.
Yep. Guess
So
it.
5. Just wounds on a 4 up.
Okay. No wound.
No wound.
You got any more shooting? I've got one more readied guy.
No, they're all just pistols. So, and yeah, nope. We're good to go.
I'm going to put with Raylin,
Ooh.
my sniper specialist of the Flesh Terrors. He's got his frag cannon.
Yeah.
He is unfortunately out of short range, so he's at long range of anyone.
Okay.
But he is going to... Are they within 2 inches of each other? I would assume so.
Yeah, they look like it.
So he's going to put 1 shot into your Zealot Specialist.
Yep.
And 1 shot into...
Zindrel with an X.
Zindrel with an X. So It's going to be on 5s, but it's re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
So we'll go for the Zealot Specialist first.
Yeah.
Gets a 4.
Ooh.
No good. And then we'll go for Zindrel with an X. Gets a 6. Hits.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3 is Strength 7. So it's still 2s.
Yeah.
Gets a 6 again. So that is going to wound at -2.
What's the damage? I definitely
2 damage.
So 2 6-ups needed.
Mm-hmm.
Make neither, but again, get a 6 together, resave.
A 4 and a 2, a Flavor Town 6. We'll go with the injury roll. Could do with a 5 or 6. Gets a 1, so that is just a flesh wound.
Lovely. Again, yeah, I had no shooting. Can your leader shoot anyone?
My leader cannot shoot, does not have a gun.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just a sword and a shield.
Lovely.
You got no shooting at all left?
Not in range, no.
Okay, so we have no fights.
No.
We are just through to the morale. So you cannot be broken, I don't think. You got 2 models with flesh wounds and you got 1 out of action.
Yeah.
Do you want to just take some morale tests for these?
Yeah, so I'll do
Nice.
the Zealot first.
Okay.
Leadership 7.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
That's going to be a 5 up to a 6 for the 1 out of action.
Yeah.
Up to a 7 for the rule of the game, which is +1 to your nerve tests.
Yeah.
And that's it. So is it leadership 7, did you say?
Yeah, and then
So
the other one will be 7.
they're going to be fine.
A 1, so
Always passes on a 1.
Yeah.
I have 2 guys out of action. I can't be broken yet. I don't have any flesh wounds. So
Cool.
that is that for turn 1.
That was tasty.
Yeah, see, this is what I can't get my head around elite armies, I don't think, in Kill Team. Like, I hid them pretty well.
Yeah, they're all in.
I mean, saying that, like, I reduced more of your models down to 0. It's just 2 of yours. And now just the injury rolls weren't as good, I suppose.
Yeah.
So you could be looking at it. I could have a full team of 5 with 2 flesh wounds.
Yeah.
It was just different rolls, I suppose.
I got lucky with pure weight. So that first one, luckily I hit, and then it was strength 8. So I knew I was going to wound and
Yeah.
D6 damage. I was almost, rolling like I did 5. I was almost guaranteed to do that. And then you have one firing 6 shots.
Yeah.
I would have hoped, like I did, at least 1 to get through. So
Yeah. So it is what it is. Just a little bit unlucky there, I think.
Yeah.
But it does kind of make me have to change up my tactics a little bit, I suppose, because I'm pretty thin boots on the ground now.
yeah.
Whereas you're still pretty much intact, I think.
Yeah, I could survive a bit more.
Yeah. So let's go on to round 2.
Yeah.
Do the initiative.
10 again.
7. Again, I think I got 7 last time.
Nurgle won't leave you alone.
Yeah. So even they're calling me back.
Yeah.
So it's going to be another Dark Eldar initiative. So we'll cut away, do the movement, and then we'll come back and talk about it in a second.
Cool.
Okay, back into the Dark Eldar movement.
Yeah.
And we've got some more mortal wound rolls to make.
Yes, we have. If I sum up everything first, so my couple like warriors, the comm specialist just stayed put. He readied up. The one with the blaster, my sniper specialist, and just the guy with the splinter cannon. They both moved forward into towards the middle, just lurking around the middle bit of the terrain. Then my leader, she just moved forward again, just hugging the edge of the board around the trees. Then all the witches and the zealot advanced again, and pretty much all of them have gone at least once.
Might be taking some mortal wounds.
Yeah, a couple of them have passed over twice. So
yeah, so we've got to see if they actually made it that far. So let's start with your sniper specialist. Who was that?
him there.
So he moved through
What's his name?
some dangerous terrain.
Kizark.
Kizark on a 1
6.
gets a 6.
God.
Then we have your zealot specialist.
So 3.
3, but actually passed through a second one after that. So
A 4.
A 4, so is fine. Number 5.
Zindrel with an X.
Zindrel gets a 1, takes a mortal wound.
6 up, ignore. We go to 6.
Ignores it on the 6, but did actually pass through another one. And
4.
Gets a 4 on that, so is fine. Number 7.
Tricks in. 5.
So Tricks In's going to be fine. Number 10.
Lixana. I don't think we heard much from her yet.
Nah.
We may not be hearing much more. That's a 1. 6 up. No, 5. So
Takes the mortal wound. Injury roll. Out of action, Lixana.
what number was she? 10.
Has done absolutely nothing.
Just killed herself.
Put that one in a different pile.
Yeah,
because I haven't taken that one out of action,
Yeah.
so just worth noting. Just put it to the side. Fitting.
over there.
Yeah. Was that number 10?
Yeah.
So number 9.
Caravixis. It's a 4.
Caravixis lives to fight another day. Number 6.
Ooh. Nisa Veluxis. It's a 3.
Okay. Potentially passed through another one though,
It's a 5.
and that one's fine. And lastly, your leader has
Ooh.
1 test to take.
Akar the Cruel. She's a 6. She's all
Gets,
good.
gets a 6. No problems there. So that's pretty much all of your movement.
Yeah, so where they all advanced to, I don't think I said that, but they all just advanced straight up that right side of the board to the top right.
Top right hand corner.
Yeah, they're all there. So
Kind of up in my grill now, near my objective.
Yeah, next turn they'll be within a fair charge distance, I'd say.
Yeah.
Unless you move anywhere.
Well, I am going to ready my 2 guys that were left behind the barrier.
Yeah.
So we have Zor-El and Raylin. They are chilling behind the barrier. They're going to ready up and stay there because you are within some flamer distance.
Oh no.
And my leader, Halric, he's moved back a little bit because you were like very close to him.
Yeah.
And he's got a fair bit of. He could probably do something in combat. To be honest, he's got Storm Shield. He's got Xenophase.
He definitely would fuck me up in combat.
But I moved back anyway because I didn't actually have anyone on the objective. So I just decided to move him back over, make you work for your charge if you want to get in. So he's just kind of moved away from you a little bit over the left-hand side.
Yeah.
But still on the objective. And that is the movement phase. Have you got anyone readied?
I have one.
Okay. If you want to fire that one.
He's my comms guy. It's my normal splinter rifle. He's got to go, really. This chap. Which one's this one? Is that
Zor-El.
Zor-El, yeah. He's going to shoot at him. So
Okay.
you're long range and obscured.
Okay. That put it on 6s.
5s.
What does he normally hit on?
3s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just one shot though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. That's no good. What are you playing at? I know that sound.
No, I'm going to leave it. Not worth it. Cool, that's my readied one. Contemplating using the command point?
Yeah, I've got a few tactics I might be looking at using. No, I'll tell you what, I think I might be good because one of them is a specialist, or one of them's a sniper specialist,
Yeah.
and the other one is a comms.
Okay.
So the sniper specialist is going to be re-rolling 1s
And +1 to hit.
and +1 to hit. So he's going to be good. What one do I want to go with first? That's the question. I think I'll go with him first.
Yeah.
So he has the frag cannon, the sniper specialist. That is Raylin. So
Railing going to be raining down the fire.
let me just check. I don't think the frag cannon is something that you can choose both profiles on. I think that's just the heavy bolter.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with the frag round, which is an 8-inch range,
Okay.
but it automatically hits 2d6. So I'll go to see who is in range.
I feel it's trouble for... might be trouble for our friends in Drell.
There is only one one model in range.
Poor Zindrel.
Although it kind of, the thing is, so I could pile this into the 2d6 into Zindrel and it gets rid of one model, right?
Yeah.
Or I could use the other thing.
Yeah.
I get Assault 2.
Yeah.
So I get 2 shots and I'll be hitting on 3s
Yep.
and re-rolling 1s. I could potentially take out 2 things.
You're thinking this one of these chaps over here?
Yeah, just the one behind it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just don't know if that's going to be worth it because. No, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to go with the
Pure overkill.
Yeah, 2d6 auto hits on Zindrel.
Fucking hell.
That is 11.
Jesus Christ. Get fucked up.
I wish there was more people in range so bad. Because I would have moved, but I also just wanted to make sure that I shot first because of your guy. I didn't know who he was going to go for. So I just wanted to, I wanted to make sure I had a chance to shoot. So that's 11 auto hits.
What's the strength on that?
That is strength 6.
So 2s to wound me.
2s to wound. We'll do 6 and then we'll do 5. So I'm going to roll for 6 of them now on 2s. That is 3 6s and 2 4s.
Jesus.
And then 5 more. 1 6 and 3 4s. So what is that? 5 and...
Let me roll 2.
Let
me roll 2, and if one of these isn't a 6...
I think it's a 9.
I'm dead. Neither of them were a 6.
So you're dead anyway.
She's dead. She's already got 1 flesh wound, but she is obscured within an inch of that.
Yeah, because it's -1 AP.
Yeah.
So it's one damage only though. So this could have all been for an extra flesh wound. So she's obscured, but what have you?
1 flesh wound.
1 flesh wound, so it just evens it out.
Yeah.
So on a 4, 5, or 6, she's out of action. That's a 2.
She stays, or is he gonna CP it?
It feels like a lot just to get rid of something. No, yeah, I'm gonna re-roll it.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
She goes.
So that puts me on 2 victory points.
Yep.
And 1 command point.
Yeah. I don't have any more readied ones, so back to your second.
So I've got 1 more readied then. So my next up, my ready guy, Zor-El, has the Infernus Heavy Bolter. And he's looking at 2 lovely ladies coming through the forest. What would that first one be? Who's that?
That's Trixin.
Trixin, and then just behind Trixin,
Nisa Veluxis.
Nisa Veluxis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire both profiles.
Yep.
At -1 to hit. The flamer part is going to go into Trixin.
Yep.
And the heavy bolter is going just behind Trixin to Nisa Veluxis. So we'll do the flamer first into Trixin.
Yep.
That is going to be an assault D6 auto hit.
Ooh.
5.
Lovely.
Nice. Doing quite well with the auto hits this evening.
Yeah.
That'll be strength 5.
Yeah, times 3.
Okay. So 3s to wound.
Yep.
3 1s, but 2 6s.
Any minus?
There is a -1 on that.
So no saves, but I get my 6 ups.
They're 1 damage each.
I got 1 6 and then a 5, so that was unlucky.
So you still
Take
goes
1.
down to 0.
Yeah.
So I'll do an injury roll. Gets a 4.
Yeah.
Not obscured within an inch.
No,
So
so-
a 4 will be out of action.
Yeah.
Which is nice. That puts me up to 3 victory points so far.
Nice.
And
she's now no longer obscured.
the one behind, will not be obscured anymore. So then we have the heavy bolter portion, which I will be -1 to hit.
Yep.
Because I'm firing both. But it's heavy 3. On 4s, no longer obscured. I get a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Thank God.
That'll be that. I don't think I don't want to re-roll one of them.
Last CP.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. Just want to get rid of it. Yeah. So I'm going to re-roll one of those. So I'll re-roll that first on a 4. Gets a 6, so it hits, and now I'm going to wound on a 2. Gets a 5.
I assume there's a minus.
There is a -1.
No save.
1 damage.
1, come on, 6 up. Get a 6.
Gets a 6, so it was all for nothing.
Nisa Veluxis. It's all in the name.
And that'll put me down to 0 now, I believe.
That's all your shots done as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's my shooting done. So if you've got any other shooting,
absolutely,
fire away.
Right, let's fire the blaster first.
Who are you going through to?
The guy that just got, I forgot his name. This one on the end.
Zor-El,
yeah. I'm going to be consed up though.
Okay, he comes in him up.
Comes in him up because he was at full range, so it's going to be on a 4.
Okay.
1 shot.
1 opportunity. It's like 8 mile.
Oh, it's a 3. I'm going to re-roll it. Gotta re-roll it.
He didn't even get out the sentence, it's a 3 before he re-rolled.
It's a 1.
Got a 1.
Annoying because he re-rolls once, but
not a re-roll.
Not a re-roll.
You can't re-roll a re-roll.
No.
I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. I don't think you can re-roll.
Yeah, you can't re-roll or re-roll, which is annoying because that would have... That's all right.
Correct us if we're wrong in the comments, but I believe you cannot re-roll a re-roll.
Yeah.
That might be a spillover from 40k though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't. And then the next guy will go to the guy with the splinter cannon.
Mm-hmm. He is your comms guy, isn't he?
No, the comms guy's there.
Oh, he's just behind.
He's just a normal guy. He is within rapid fire of everyone. Who to pick? Take your Raven.
Your Raylan.
Raylan.
Flesh Terror.
So
with a frag cannon.
Rapid fire 3, so it's 6 shots. On 4s because you are obscured. Right. Oh, not good. Not so good that time. Only 2.
Okay.
Then it's just 4s to wound you.
Okay.
Just 1 wound.
Okay.
No minus.
3 up. Gets a 3. It's fine.
Damn.
Is that all you got left shooting wise?
Yeah, nothing else in range. God, that was unlucky.
Not as powerful that turn.
No.
Your boys.
Whiffed on the shots.
Yeah, a little bit. Makes me feel a little bit better. Because if I look at it as I lost 1 the first round and 1 the second round, then I feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's not what happened, but in my head, that's where I could be at.
Yeah.
No fights to be had, no one charged.
No.
So just down to the morale phase, I'm in exactly the same situation as I was before.
So
you are a little bit different. I don't think you can be broken yet.
No, 4 out of action and just the 1 on...
Is that... 4 out of action.
Yeah.
And 1 with a flesh wound.
Yeah, so... Yeah, she's rolled. She's leadership 7.
Yep.
Got 2, so
2
plus 4 brings it to 6.
Plus 1 because of it being this game type takes it to a 7.
So she's fine.
So she's okay again. Escapes again. How was that round for you?
Yeah, not great.
No,
didn't do anything.
Not as powerful. For me,
lost a lot.
I'm noticing 2 of my guns being missing.
Yeah.
But got some decent shots off with the ones that I have up there. So
yeah,
starting to wish that I took a shooty leader as well now, which is something that I might do next time.
Yes,
but I didn't want to come with no close combat.
No,
option.
Most of mine is combat.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
Which I feel like it might come into handy soon. Okay, on to round 3.
Yeah.
Initiative.
That's a 8 for me.
That is a 7 again. That is crazy.
Papa Noel.
Won't leave me alone. Will not leave me alone. Yeah, so that'll be the Dark Eldar initiative.
Cool. And now it's turn 3, so my power from pain goes up 1. So now I'm adding 1 to hit rolls in the fight phase.
Oh Jesus! So, good time for you to charge then, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll cut away. We'll do the movement, and then we'll come back and talk about it in a second. Okay, there is a charge over on the Dark Eldar side of things.
2 charges.
2 charges. So who are you going to go with first?
Let's do the Zealot first.
Okay. And the Zealot is charging Zor-El, I believe. So I will choose to Overwatch.
Okay.
On 6s.
Yep.
So heavy bar.
Okay.
On heavy 3. 6s. There is not a single 6. That is a 3, a 4, and a 5.
Right. Needing a 7. Reroll.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 5, so I'm going to reroll those.
Yeah.
There you go. 9.
You get a 9. So you will brush past the dangerous terrain to get there.
Yeah. That's right.
So we better check if you actually make it there or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
5.
do. That is a 5.
Second charge.
Any other charges?
Yeah. What's her name? Oh, that's old Nexus. What's Nexus? Can't remember her own bloody name. Nisa Veluxis.
Nisa Veluxis, who's going to be going through...
Same target.
First off, starting her move in dangerous terrain, and then is going to be going through quite a bit of dangerous terrain to get there as well.
Let's see if she makes
So
it
let's see if you can get there first.
She was needing a 7 as well. Ooh, double 1, so let's re-roll that. No, 3. So
It's a 3. You can move forward 3 inches.
yeah, I'll move it forward 3 and then we'll see if she just...
So you will still need to take 1 for moving out of that dangerous terrain. And are you ending in dangerous terrain there as well?
Yeah, I am. So 2. So first one's a 2.
That's fine. The second one is a 1 though.
So 6 up. Can I come on? I can't come on point that, can I?
No.
No. So 6 up. It's a 6.
Ooh,
She's
saved
fine.
it.
That was the charges, and we just had face down here. Caravixis just needed to take 1, I believe.
Number 9.
Yep.
And the leader as well. So who? Oh, wait.
Caravixis.
So Caravixis moved. Was that a normal move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
normal move,
was it she moved out of dangerous terrain or?
Yeah, moved out of.
Yeah. So got a 1.
So 6 up.
Now you got a 6 up.
It's a 6.
You get a 6 again.
She's fine.
Yeah. And then your leader moved
Twice.
Yeah. So your leader moved once, but once out of dangerous terrain and once through dangerous terrain. So you get a 3 on the first one. And a 3
again.
3 on the second one. So your leader's fine.
Yeah, cool.
That's your movement.
Yeah, the rest of it. So they did that, as we've all just done.
Yeah.
And then the 3 Cabalite Warriors readied up.
Okay. I am going to do my movement now then.
Cool.
We might as well stay here actually.
Yeah, you've only got 2 bodies to move. Haven't you?
Yeah, and I'm going to charge.
Oh, shit.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to charge my leader. Is this the Zealot?
Yeah.
That's like crazy amount of attacks, isn't it?
Yeah, so how many attacks exactly? It's 2 plus 1 because she charged, plus 1 for a weapon, so that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 attacks.
You know what? I'm going to go all out.
And hitting on 2s.
Brother Halric does not just stand by and watch Zor-El get charged by a Zealot
like
specialist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Raylin over the barrier, closer towards these 2 lovely ladies over here. Who are they again?
Nisa Veluxis and my leader, Akar the Cruel.
So Raylin's going to move a little bit closer over there.
Yeah.
Just basically jump over the barrier and get nice and tucked in and close towards those 2. Still on my objective. And then we're going to charge my leader back over the barrier, over to your Zealot specialist.
Lovely.
I mean, he's 4 inches away, so just under 4 inches away. So you're looking at a 3 for him to get in, which we're going to do now.
Just
bang on a 3. So he's going to jump over there and be in combat alongside Zor-El.
Nice.
And then now it gets tasty.
Yeah.
So shooting, it'll be your shooting first.
Yeah. Wait till you've moved your boy. Cool. My shooting. Then I've got 3 readied boys. Just
Yeah, so you
check them
can,
quick and one at a time.
You can go all in with your readied guys.
Yeah, they can all see then. I think maybe. Oh no, still just out of rapid fire with that one. But just out of half of him. That's fine. Well, let's go with the blaster first. I'm going to take the comms buff.
Okay.
So sniper specialist. So 1, rerolling 1s. He's taking the comms buff, so he's going to be hitting on 4s because you're obscured.
Yep. Is he long range as well, or is he in?
Yeah, that's right. So he was long range and hit.
And obscured, but then it comes back down.
Yeah.
You got a 6 anyway.
Got a 6. It's strength 8, so 2s to wound you.
Yep.
That's a 6.
Okay.
-4.
That is no save.
D6 damage.
That's a 2.
I'm going to command point that.
Okay.
So I'm down to 2.
I don't think you can command point damage rolls.
Can you not?
Don't believe so.
Double check real quick. Cool. It's just a 2 damage.
Yeah, so you cannot re-roll the damage, unfortunately.
Right. That's right. Just 2 damage rolls then.
Injury rolls.
2 injury rolls.
A 3 and
2.
a 2.
So he's flesh wounded.
A flesh wound.
That's annoying.
Have you got it? Can I just use one of yours? 'Cause you've got loads.
Yeah.
Just pop one on him.
Right.
Ooh. Lucky.
Yeah. Okay. Right. We'll go around to Splinter Cannon then.
I got a feeling he's got some more shots coming onto him though.
Yeah, he's about to have 6 shots coming onto him. On 4s though.
Okay.
So, right. Splinter Cannon. On 4s, 6 shots.
Not bad.
4.
That's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, 4. Just wounds on 4s.
Okay. 2?
2 wounds, no minus.
2 free ups. Gets a 6 and a 2.
So, just 1 damage.
Roll that save. It's a free up. That's a pretty good. Can you reroll save throw? Did I say save throw?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I'm going to reroll that one.
Yeah.
That one save. Gets a 6 and saves him down to 1 command point.
My last ready guy, so just a splinter rifle comms guy. So it's going to be on 5s, 1 shot. Gets a 5. And it's just a 4 to wound.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 3.
Gets a 3.
But I could re-roll that one. Re-roll wound rolls, so I'll re-roll that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. No.
It's a 1.
Never mind.
That's a Reese reroll. Classic Reese reroll.
So that's all my readied ones.
Okay. You got anyone else in range?
Yeah, leader straight at you in your face. You're within 6 inches of a blast pistol.
That one was a fouled charge, was it not?
Not the leader. That
Okay.
one was leader's there.
Yep.
Blast pistol.
That'd be long range though.
Yep.
Unobscured.
Yeah. But at long range, so on a 4. It's a 4.
Gets a 4. What's the strength?
Strength 8.
So it's 2s.
It's a 5. It's -4.
Okay, so there's no save.
And it's D6 damage.
Go for your damage. 5. I think he's going to be out of action here.
Oh. Yeah, it's a 5, 6. So take the 6. So he's
out of action. And I can't use my little tactic because
you used your.
I used my command point.
Yeah. So that's me on 3 command points.
But you don't have anyone else to shoot.
I do.
But you can't shoot anyone.
Yeah, because they're in combat. So
that's my point.
yeah.
And I can't shoot with anyone now either.
No.
So we should just go on to the fight phase.
Right. Let's see how she does in action, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Old Excrucia the Huntress. Right. Let's double check this. So she's got 2 base attacks. +1 to her attacks and strength because she charged. So she now strength 4.
Okay.
And 3 base attacks. But she gets +1 additional attack because with fighting with her weapon. It's strength user, which is strength 4. So normally she's hitting on 3s, but it's because of the power from pain, I'm +1 to hit in combat.
Okay.
So 4 attacks on.
You gonna split them or?
Nah, I'm just going to put them all into the one I charged.
Okay.
4 attacks on 2s. Actually, my roll is 2 6s and 2 4s. Just thinking, I've got 2 flesh wounds on her, so
that is minus 2 to hit.
Well, she's hitting on 2s, and then hitting on 4s. So I'll have a hit with all of them.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Yeah, so they all hit anyway, but just remembered it just for the sake of listeners. It's strength 4, toughness 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 4s to wound. Just 2 wounds and they're at -1.
Okay, so 2 4-up saves. Makes them both 2 6s.
2 6s, of course he does.
Now we're going to fight back.
Who you fighting with first? Well, your leader, I assume, because he charged.
Yeah, my leader charged, so I'll go with him first. So I've got 3 attacks. I'm going to pop a tactic.
Ooh.
So I have 2 tactics that I can choose from.
Ooh.
I wish I kept a command point to use both of them. But so there's rival chapters, which is use this tactic when a model from your kill team is chosen to attack in the shooting or fight phase, whilst there is another model from your kill team within 2 inches of it. Until the end of the phase, reroll hit rolls of 1 for both models, which is only 1. Or there is basically pick a model and add 1 to wound rolls for it.
Nice.
I'm going to go with rival chapters to reroll 1s to hit because it lets them both do it.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm going to do. So we'll start off with my watch sergeant.
Yep.
3 attacks on 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. Don't need to. They all hit. This is 6, a 4, and a 3.
Right.
It's strength 4.
Toughness 3.
And that'll be 2 wounds at -3.
I have a 4-up invuln for combat.
Okay, the Xenophase blade that he is using will demand that you re-roll successful invuln saves.
Ooh.
So you've got 2 to make.
Made them both.
Well, you got to
4 and a
re-roll
6.
them then.
Failed them both.
Ah, yes.
How many
The extra points worked.
How many damage?
I believe it's only 1.
Okay, so I'll get my 6-ups at least.
2 6-ups for you.
But only gone and got 2
Oh
6-ups.
my God. How have you got both of them? Okay. Fair enough. I've got 1 more guy to attack.
Yeah. Can't believe that luck.
He has 2 attacks base.
Yeah.
He's re-rolling 1s. Get a 2 and a 4. I was hitting on 3s. I should have mentioned that. Going to be wounded on 3s.
Yeah.
Gets a 5. So that's just standard. No AP, no nothing.
Take my 4-up invuln.
Mm-hmm.
So 1. So
Okay.
6. 4.
How do you survive 2 wounds from a Xenophase blade,
Yeah.
but then a veteran pokes you with a hot, heavy bolter and you
just
take a
die.
wound?
If she was on 2 flesh wounds, I should have re-rolled my invuln thing, shouldn't I?
So she's on 2 already.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll an injury roll for her now.
Checking I haven't got anything for this, but don't think.
Okay.
No.
Basically, it's +2 to this injury roll.
Yeah.
So even on a 1, she gets another flesh wound. 2 up, she's out. I get a 2. So she is gone, out of action. Thank God.
That's another point for you.
Yeah, and I'm going to consolidate into the nearest enemy model, just with that last guy that attacked, because the fight sequence is already over for my leader.
Yeah.
So I basically just consolidated so that I'm back on the objective, a little bit closer to those 2 lovely ladies that have been pestering me for a little while.
Yeah.
And that'll be the end of the fight phase, I believe.
Yeah.
Though I do now have to test to see if I'm broken. but
Yes.
we'll get to that. We've got to do yours first.
Yeah.
Do you need to test?
Not quite. I've got 5 out of action.
And
I've still got 6 on the board.
Any flesh wounds on the board?
Not anymore.
Okay, so I took one out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not quite there.
No.
I will need to test to see if I'm broken. I get a 5, so that is going to be a no.
Yep.
And I have no flesh wounds on the board, so I don't need to check check anything like that. We are going to go around to turn 4,
Yeah.
which is where we start rolling at the end of this.
Yeah.
So, initiative?
Yep.
Well, how did that round go for you first? Let's talk about that quick.
Yeah, again, not very well. I say I took out another one of your guys, but
You just wanted more.
I wanted more. I wanted to do at least one in that combat. I was hoping I could survive the combat, but I forgot about that Xenophase thing.
Yeah.
Xenoblade. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think I would have held it together probably.
Without that. If it was just normal power sword.
Yeah, I did hold it actually. I did hold it against it, but
you would have been all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Unlucky with the hits in the shooting.
Yeah, and with me, obviously it's sad to see a brother fall, but
for the greater good,
holding out, I think.
Yeah,
Holding out.
They're tough.
Doing pretty good. Okay, on to turn 4.
7.
I get a 3.
Ooh.
Nurgle was blessed you instead.
Yeah. So now my power from pain goes up 1 again. And for it's turn 4, reroll failed nerve tests.
Okay.
So it's all right.
So on your 4th one, you get a perk that I already have.
Yeah.
All your others are so beastie. And then the last one is like something that a Space Marine just has.
Yeah. Not so great. But
okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, we'll do the movement, and then we'll cut away. We'll do the movement, then we'll come back and talk about it in a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so some charges.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, shocker. What's the first one?
We will do. Lots of words. Number 9. What's her name? Should have prepared that. That bastard name again. Caravixis. She's charging your leader.
Okay. There is no Overwatch. What does she need?
I believe she was 9 away.
So I think needs a 9.
Needs a 9.
You're re-rolling charges, aren't you?
Yeah.
I might retreat.
Yeah.
You got another one that wants to come in on him as well, haven't you? So
on a different guy.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So if you retreat, you can't do anything, can you?
No.
You stay put.
I'm going to hold out. I'm gonna stand my ground, and if you get it, you get it.
That's
if you
a
don't,
2,
you don't.
so I'll re-roll that.
Okay, that's double ones. That's a 5. You don't
5.
get it anyway.
No.
You can move 5 inches forward though if you wish, but you will go through some dangerous terrain.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going through dangerous terrain? Does that?
Actually,
No,
yeah,
probably started in it.
Yeah.
Probably just started in the dangerous terrain, so takes a roll.
Rolled a 3. All good.
Okay, fine anyway. You have another charge,
So,
with which I'm definitely going to overwatch.
yeah.
So you are charging Zor-El of the Dark Angels. So that is going to be an assault D6, auto hits.
Ooh.
6 auto hits.
Buggered.
I'm going in on the auto hits today. So it's strength 5.
Times 3.
So freeze. That'll be 4 wounds at -1.
So just 4 6-ups.
Is this your feel no pain?
Yeah.
1 damage each, yeah.
Not a single one.
Doesn't save a single one. I still only get 1 injury roll though.
I'm obscured, so within an inch of it.
Yeah, so it's going to be 5s or 6s to take her out of action. Gets a 6.
Cool.
See you later. What was her name?
Nisa Veluxis.
Nisa Veluxis. She's been a thorn in my side this entire game.
Yep.
And that'll be another victory point for me. A much needed one, actually. Because we're pretty close, and you may end up on my objective at the end of this turn. So, do we have any other charges?
No.
No. So what happened with the rest of your movement?
The comm specialist and the sniper specialist just readied up again, and the other Cavalry warrior, one with the splinter cannon, just moved back ever so slightly. So he was
you're
holding my objective.
Yeah. So you're on your objective.
Yeah.
Your leader. Did we roll?
Oh yeah, no, she needs to take.
So did she just move like normal?
Yeah, so just one.
So what happened? Do you want to explain where she
Oh
moved?
yeah, forgot that. She just moved through the trees, right on top of your objective marker.
Yeah. So basically, looking at my Zor-El,
Yeah.
gets a 1 as she passes through the dangerous terrain.
6 up. It's a 6.
And gets a 6. You're saving so many of those.
It's like we did when we played them with 40k the other week. I just saved so many of those on the 6s.
Yeah. I blame the tabletop tactics dice. That's what I blame. So my movement then.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little charge of my own.
Ooh.
We're going to have some leader on leader action.
Oh, okay.
But you've got a pretty beastly gun, haven't you? Is it within 6 inches?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I've got command points.
Me too.
Do you? It's like -4 or something, isn't it?
-4 d6 damage, strength 8.
Is it one shot?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna charge.
Right.
Don't get a 6.
I'm gonna re-roll it. Command point.
Don't get a 6.
No.
Yes. It paid off. I don't normally take risks. I get why you do it now. It's a buzz.
Yeah,
I feel high.
That's let me down. I wish I got that.
I don't actually know what the distance is that I would need to charge. Could you just check for me?
You need a 4.
I need a 4 to get in. Gets a 7.
Well in.
So he's going to charge straight over, jump back over this barricade, and we got some leader on leader action to be going on with. Then I have one other guy. He's just going to ready.
Okay.
He's staring at a couple of your guys or one of your guys, I think.
Yeah, she's what's her name? God, it's that horrible name again. Caravixis.
Caravixis.
Take her out. Change
Just
her
so
name.
you have to stop saying it. So yeah, he's going to ready up and hopefully get something on there. Do you want to just start shooting now?
Yeah, so out my readied ones, I'm going to do my sniper specialist at you boy. Going to comms myself up.
Okay. He can't comms himself.
Comms from him.
To who?
He's comms taken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, got ya.
Comms me up. It's one shot. It's +1 to hit, so it's long range though, but it's going to go to 4s. Re-rolling ones.
Yeah, it's obscured as well.
Yeah. So they
Goes
get
to 5s and then comes back down to 4s.
Yeah. So 4s re-rolling ones. 6.
Nice.
Strength 8, so a 2 to wound.
Mm-hmm.
6 again.
Another 6.
D6 damage. It's a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Six.
6 will take him out of action.
Yeah.
So
Gonna do your thing like last time.
he's gonna it does use my whole 2, but it could potentially get me a victory point. So he's gonna do it.
Yep.
Only in death does duty end.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shoot at Caravixis herself.
So you get a name right.
And that'll be with the Infernus Heavy Bolter. I'm going to fire both profiles.
Yep.
One is an auto hit of D6, which you've already experienced.
I have.
So we'll do that first.
Ooh.
That's a 3, not as hot as the others.
No.
Strength 5,
Toughness 3.
toughness 3.
3s.
1, but a 4 and a 6 at -1.
So just my 6 up your wounds.
Okay.
2 of those. Neither.
Okay. So that'll be an injury roll. 2.
A flesh wound.
And there is another attack coming through.
Ooh.
Heavy 3. He Didn't move, he readied. So he's not taking the penalty there, but he is taking the penalty because of firing both profiles.
Yep.
So it's 4 ups. Can't comms himself up, unfortunately.
Thank God.
Gets a 5 and 2 threes. So just the 1.
Yeah.
Strength 5 again.
Yep. So 3s again.
Gets a 1.
Ooh,
So no
lucked
good
out.
there. Oh, that wasn't great. But he is now out of action.
Yeah.
I'm nearly off the board.
Yeah. It could all come down to this.
Yeah, is that there no more shooting? Oh, I suppose you can't shoot anyone.
Yeah, you're.
I'm deaded. So it could just come down to this. I have 1. No, I don't have any victory points now. That costs 2. So I'm not victory points, command points.
I'm on 3.
So I'm going in with no command points. 3 attacks.
Yep.
On 3s.
Yep.
We get a 6 and a 4. There's going to be strength 4.
Toughness 3.
So 3s. 2 6s at -3.
So just the 6 up things is just 1 damage or
1 damage each.
so 2 6 ups.
Foul them both.
Foul on both. So
Just the 1 go through.
yeah. She only has 1 wound.
It's going to be a 1.
Flesh wound.
That
Thank
puts
God.
her on a flesh wound.
Nice.
I
Right.
cannot re-roll it.
Whew. Right. She has 2 attacks.
Okay.
Hit on 3s, but +1 to hit in combat.
Mhm.
Power from pain. So hitting on 2s. It's 2 4s.
Yep.
And then the weapon just wounds on 4 pluses.
Okay. 2 1s.
I'm gonna re-roll 1.
Okay.
It's a 6.
That's a 6.
It's -2.
Okay, he's got 3 up invuln because
Okay.
of his storm shield.
Yeah.
Gets a 4.
Cool.
So he survives.
Yeah, which helps me because no one's gonna get that.
No one's going to get that objective at the moment
Yeah.
because it's contested.
Yeah.
So it actually is in my benefit, I think,
For it to just.
for it to end. Although I think
I've got.
actually you would win because
Well-
I'm on 5
I'll get 5 for that.
and you'll get 5 total.
Yeah.
So it'll be a draw.
Yeah.
We've got some morale to take anyway for a second.
Yeah.
So let's do that first.
I've got a flesh wound on my leader.
Is there a flesh wound on that as well?
Yeah, I just took. Yes. Yeah. 2 flesh wounds. Yeah.
So you got a test to be see if you're broken.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
6. So
7, 8.
yep. So
2d6.
5.
5.
My highest leadership is 8.
Okay, so you're fine. Now just the individual nerve tests.
So do.
Coralaxis or whatever they're called.
I am now re-rolling failed nerve tests.
Okay.
Thank God. Coralaxis 6. So let's re-roll that.
Yeah, that'll be a foul. 2 plus.
That's still going to be a fail because.
Remember, you're +1 to nerve tests as well on this
Yes.
thing. So,
It's a fail.
yeah. So that means she's shaken.
My
And then your
lead-
leader.
Yeah, she's leadership 8. Well, let's re-roll that. That was a
Okay,
5.
that was a 5.
1.
That was a 1. Always passes.
God.
That would have been interesting actually, because if you were shaken, would I have? I would have held that objective.
Yeah, because shaken models can't hold
Yeah. So
objectives.
that was a very
Lucky.
important one
Yeah.
because I would have won if this ended now.
Phew.
And
are you broken?
Am I broken? That is a 6, 7, 8. Believe my only remaining guy has a leadership of 9. I'll double check that 8 would go to a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Cool.
And he doesn't have a flesh wound or anything like that.
No.
So that is that. I suppose we roll to see if it carries on.
Yeah.
Is it a draw at the moment then?
Yeah, so if I'm holding that...
You're holding
so
one.
if it was to end, we would be
I'm
5
on
apiece.
5, yeah. And you're on 4 plus the 1 for holding your objective.
Yeah. Who rolls? What?
I believe it's me with the greatest... the Deathwatch player.
Yeah, so
rolls.
Yeah.
So on a D6 and it's on a 3 up, the game continues. We get a 5. We're going to go for another round.
Yeah.
So there could be a winner here. I hope I get the initiative because there's nothing that you can do to get in on my remaining guy who's charging. Does that make sense? If you fell back, then you could shoot me.
Yeah.
But your only thing that's near me that can join in the attack is now shaken. So
Yeah, if anything, I want you to go first so I can just
fall back
and shoot the hell out of you with my guys. I think that's my
But then
best.
if you fall back, you're not on the objective.
But if I kill you, I will...
Then you'll table me and probably...
And it will put me to 6
for killing me.
for killing you.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, let's see how this goes then.
yeah, I need to kill you basically.
Yeah.
I get a 5.
I'm going to get a 8, so I
Yeah.
go first. And I'm going to stay put, so there's no need to cut away from the movement. I'm going to stay in combat with my one remaining brother, Halric. So what would you like to do?
We might as well stay here. My leader is going to fall back out of combat.
Okay. She's going to go through the dangerous terrain? Well, she's within the
Right, she's within,
She's starting in the dangerous terrain anyway, so
Yeah,
if you want to roll,
it's a 3.
it's a 3.
It's fine.
So you are moving back, but still
Within.
contested. You're
Just
still
in-
trying to contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 inches rather than an inch. So
Yeah. She's shaken. She can't do anything. Then the
everyone else going to ready?
Yeah, the 3 Cabalites are just ready.
Okay.
So, yeah. Straight to shooting, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
you might as well go for it.
yeah, let's start with the blaster. Gonna comms. So I'll be on 4s rather than 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Because long range was good. 1 attack. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of sniper specialist.
Gets a 4.
4. Strength 8. Toughness 4. So
Mhm.
2s.
Gets
so
a 2.
-4, so no save. But no, you've got
3
your 3
up
up invuln.
invuln.
Yeah.
So how many was it? 1.
It's D6 damage. But
Well,
yeah,
it's-
just 1.
it's one thing.
Yeah.
So I got a 3 up. I get a 1. I'm going to re-roll it.
Forgot about that.
Gets a 6 and saves it.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Forgot about his storm shield.
Yeah, completely forgot. Fuck. The comms guy himself will shoot you. Just 1. Could rapid fire 1, but you know,
Mhm.
thing. I'm going to be on 5s though.
Yep. Gets a 3.
Not going to re-roll that. And then the other guy. Let's go with the Splinter Cannon. He's within rapid fire range. So rapid fire 3. So 6 shots. It's going to be on 4s because you're obscured.
Okay. So 5, 2 5s.
2 5s. I'm gonna re-roll 1 of them.
Okay.
That's number 5.
So 3 hits.
3 hits, and they just wound on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1.
1 wound.
No minus.
It's a 3 up regardless then. Gets a 3.
Cool. She's shaken, so that's all the shooting.
Thank God. I guess I can throw a grenade. That's the only thing that he's got.
Can you do anything? Because you were in combat at the start of the turn. I fell back from you. Just thinking back from previous games.
Yeah, I don't think that would stop me shooting.
Just from previous games, I was thinking when we've had that, I thought they couldn't because they started the turn in combat. So technically, they wouldn't be able to do anything.
I think I wouldn't be able to charge. So
I
if you fell back from me, I wouldn't then be able to charge you. You know what I mean?
I thought you couldn't shoot as well. I thought that was...
So it is, when you want to choose a model to shoot with, you may not choose a model that has made a charge attempt, advanced, fallen back, unless it can fly, or retreated this battle round, or a model that is within 1 inch of an enemy model.
Okay.
So as if they're still within...
Okay. I swear we've done it before, so maybe we've done it wrong before.
Potentially, I think you might be thinking of this person wanting to being full. I know we've had it before where someone fell out of combat from me, and I then wanted to charge them, which obviously you can't do. It makes no sense.
I'm pretty certain on the shooting one, but yeah, the rulebook says
maybe we might have done that then. We might have done that different. I'm sure the listeners will probably know more than us if we've done that different before.
Remember,
so do let us know. I'm going to chuck a grenade at you and try and get rid of you.
Yeah.
So. Is it toughness 3? So if I throw a frag grenade, I get D6 and I'll be wounded on 4s.
Yeah.
If I throw a crack grenade, I only get 1, but I'll be wounded on 2s and it's D3 damage, and it's -1, so you won't get a save.
She has a 5-up save. The Cabalites have 5-up. The witches have
so she'll
6.
get a 6.
Yeah, and then another 6 if she fails it
per damage. Oh, I don't know what one to do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to chance it, but I'm going to play the Decapitation Doctrine.
Ooh.
So I'm going to be re-rolling fouled wounds for this model if it targets an enemy leader. For the end of the phase.
Nice.
Which means I'm going to put on the frag grenade. So I get D6 grenades.
Yeah.
Then I'll be hitting on 3s. Then I'll be wounding on 4s, but re-rolling fouled wounds.
Okay.
So D6, 2, not great. 4s. I get 1 with a 6. I'm going to re-roll that 3.
Yep.
I get that. So that's 2 wounds. You have 2 5-up saves to make.
You get a 4 and a 5.
Okay, so you take 1.
And then a 6. I ignore that. No, so
you get a 4.
So I was on a flesh wound. So
flesh wound already.
Yeah.
Not obscured. So that is gonna be 3s, 4s, 5s, or 6s.
Yeah.
Is out of action. 1s or 2s, she's fine.
Yeah.
Just as a second.
Should have command pointed one of those to reroll.
Well, you couldn't have command pointed these 6s.
I could have done the save though. I should have done that.
Gets a 5.
She's out.
She is out of action.
Just double check I haven't got anything.
This is an eventful finish.
Yeah. Oh,
if Holrick comes through.
What I should have done, I haven't got anything for this, what I could have done earlier, because if she fell back, I've got a tactic that if someone's fallen back, they can still shoot that same round. Should have looked at that. But she's done. So you get the leader and going to get that.
So I'm going to get an extra victory point for killing someone, putting someone out of action, and I am now claiming my own objective.
Yeah. So
that'll put me on 7 total. You're on 6 total? 5 total.
5 total, yeah.
5 total. So if it ends now, I'll win.
Yeah.
So morale quick.
Just 1 flesh wound from me. Well, she's shaken, so
you got to check if you're broken first. Oh no, was it me? I went first, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I'll check if I'm broken. No, I'm fine. That is a 7. And then he hasn't got a flesh wound, so I don't need to check anything else. What about you? Break test.
No, I'm fine.
You get a 4, you're fine.
Is she shaken?
Well, yeah, but now you remove the shaken token, so she's not shaken anymore.
Yeah, and then
test again.
I can re-roll the failed ones. She's back to shaken.
Yeah, she's still shaken. Gets a 4. You pretty much need 1s to not be shaken now, I guess.
Yeah.
No more flesh wounds for you?
No.
So I guess we see if it carries on.
Yeah.
Real quick, talk through that round. For me, that was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was everything you could hope for.
That couldn't have gone better, really.
I thought I had you and then forgot about your goddamn storm shield, and it didn't
still
matter.
could have gone very wrong. Like, I didn't want to go first.
Yeah, if you didn't have that command point, you would have taken that.
I would have much rather gone into combat with you again and fought first, hopefully.
Yeah.
But then again, I would have needed to have had the initiative to fight first.
Yeah.
But I guess I would have had 2 command points by then, so I could have, because I wouldn't have spent the other one, so I could have popped those. So it wasn't the way that I wanted it to go, but
it's still probably,
I think it came off very well.
Yeah.
And the last ditch effort with the grenades really helped out, especially with only 2 hits.
Yeah. I should have re-rolled that save.
Yeah. Didn't go too bad for me there, and I could win it now with this roll.
Yeah.
So
it's on a 4.
It'd be on a 4 now. So on a 4 up, we carry on. That is a 2, and I'm going to take it. The Deathwatch have succeeded in this strike at the heart matched play mission.
Well played.
Just.
Yeah, that was a bloody close.
Wow.
Close last one.
Yeah, that was right down to the wire.
Yeah.
After that first round, I genuinely thought, okay, well, this is the same thing again. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be taking this.
I thought that too. I hoped that, but that second turn whiffed, and I think that ruined it for me.
Yeah, I suppose I just managed to get a lot of. As soon as you got closer, those flamers and frag cannons were just on you.
Yeah.
I will say though, I do think that it shouldn't have been that much of a clutch for me with the team that I had. Like, this is considered a very powerful kill team.
Yeah.
And it took a lot of luck and the last roll of the game for me to win.
Yeah.
So so there is also that. So I probably didn't play as good as a Deathwatch player should be playing. But second game with them, so I'm pretty happy with it.
It's better than the last one, and they won. So
yeah,
a win's a win at the end of the day.
A win is a win. As I quoted in the last episode, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. Vin Diesel said that. So, nice one. That is the end of that game.
Yeah.
And there we have it. The Deathwatch have come back with a bang. Just about, but a win nonetheless, and I hope you enjoy it. It was a lot of fun for us to play these different armies after doing the campaign, and we are going to continue that, but more on that in a second. Thank you so much for listening. As always, you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Chill Team Pod. You can find our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Chill Team Pod. You can email us chillteampod@gmail.com. And I'll see you next week when the Grey Knights take on the Tyranids in a commander match.